Wonderful day. All right. That was pretty good. That was good. I feel good about that. So wait a minute. I hope that recorded. My screen says that it didn't record. This is hysterical. I just did the whole video. And nobody even saw it. Oh my goodness, this is hysterical. I just sat, did the whole thing, and then I come over here to YouTube, and there's nothing here. Now that is funny. So, man, that's horrible. Well, I guess we're going to have to redo it, right? Welcome to anybody that came on. It's absolutely great to have you. This is a normal SEO backlinks link building strategy video. I just did the video already. Abdul, great to see you. I guess we're going to go ahead and do it again, right? So it's no problem. Man, if anybody has any questions, feel free to go ahead and ask. I will answer them in the very end, but the topic of today is going to be SEO backlinks and creating a link building strategy. So the link building strategy is exactly what I'm going to cover right now. I'm going to go back through the video. I literally just did it live. It's so funny. But yeah, hey, it is what it is. We'll do it again. It doesn't matter. There's a couple things I want to add anyway. So we'll just start over, you know? So, I'm going to go back to the setup here. The video will probably get smacked around by, you know, Google, or not Google, YouTube, same thing. But if you have questions, we're gonna cover them. How to rank in an event blog. We'll talk about that in a second. Just tuned in perfect, Liam. Yeah, I'm gonna redo it right now. Afternoon, Chris. Hi, Holly. Great to have you on. You give me giggles. Thank you. Yeah, I do what I can. Please be specific on where to place the link, Chris. Your previous video, we had a count on the backlink sites, but don't know where to place it. Craig Mullins, great to have you on. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Enlighten me a little bit further as far as your question, Nafi. I'll be happy to answer it for you. What do you mean by place the link? Where to place it? What to do with it? I'm not sure exactly what you're getting at there. However, I'll be happy to answer it for you. Give me 1 second. All right, so we're going to redo this video. Here we go. Should I do it with some tobacco? I don't know. It's bad for you, I know, but dude, I was waiting all morning. I literally waited all morning, and I'm riled up because I did my work. We have a small little store, too. Well, my wife does, and it's my job, right, to be, you know, I like to be a helpful guy. You know, I make sure that the packages go out. So today there was like 31 things I had to wrap up, you know, just insanity, you know. So I don't know if you guys, she does something that's called live auctioneers. Have you guys ever heard of live auctioneers? Right. So she's on this place here. Live auctioneers is one of the places that she sells. Another one is called High Bid, right? And then she has these auctions like once bi-monthly or every month. But all of the stuff that isn't higher ticket goes on to eBay, right? I don't know if you guys ever heard of eBay, but she likes to sell on eBay. And her name's Kelly, as you can see here. That's my dog Hayes. But this is what we do here. I'm overdue on a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger thing. I don't even know where that is. But anyway, it's a lot of fun. Middleman, we have a bunch of sales. But anyway, I think we have enough people here. Let's go ahead and cover the video. What's the wifey sell? Everything. Anything. You know, aside from the SEO, we're friends with, I'm friends with quite a few people that offer real estate. Especially now, a lot of people are leaving their homes, but I have 3 guys that I kind of employ. They help me with the clean out. So if I acquire a job, I'll send them to clean out the stuff. But before they clean it out, I go in. My job, one of my jobs, is to go in to the rooms, figure out how much weight there is, right? So I can estimate how many dumpsters I need. Aside from that, I'm going in and picking out, I call picking out all the money, right? So I pick out all the money, If the owner wants to sell online, we split 30%. If not, I give them a cash offer. You know, it's a fun thing, but we sell anything. It doesn't matter. That's her business. I just like to help with the cool stuff. And then if I find comics coins, old advertising, I keep it for myself. Between me and you. I buy it, but I keep it for me. Coins, comics, advertising. I love it. I stash it. Especially comic books. So anyway, let's get back to this. You ever buy pilots from Amazon and Walmart returns, or do you ever buy storage auctions? I used to do storage auctions. They're a bust, especially when it got hot there for a while. You know, you used to be able to go and buy sheds for $30, $40. Then it started going up to $100, $200. I don't like to gamble, you know. However, I have bought pallets. I've done it a million times, and we'll hold a live auction. You'll rent a firehouse, and then you get the pallets or a truckload or a skid or whatever the heck you want to call it. Usually get 13 to 21 pallets. 13 to 21 pallets, and then you do the auction. It's like $6,500. They drop it. You'll hold the live sale. We've done it. I've done it dozens of times, hundreds of times, maybe 100 times. So yeah, I have done that, Craig, and buying the returns is fun, but I want to off them as soon as possible. I live in Pennsylvania, Holly. All right, so let's do the video. I'm gonna redo it. I'll chop the beginning off, so that's what we'll do. It doesn't look like I have any other questions. How to follow backlinks 2021. You gave a couple of websites where you can get backlinks, but most of the sites we created a profile but unsure. Yeah, I mean that's the link. You know, it's generally a profile, or there's a place that you can add contextual links. You know, I'm guiding people to the backlink source. The objective there, if I'm offering, you know, I'm showing you a couple links because, you know, I show people, here's how you do 800 of them for $100, right? Like, here's how you can go create 800 of them for $100. For $100, I'll show you all the ones I've found that were pretty good, you know? So, you know, I make the videos to show off some of the links that I found. You know, I think that's fair. So hopefully that helps you out, Naffy. Buy pallets returns. Holly's here. You guys should be live. Hey, Chris, I'm going to fly out there and see it, but not when it's winter. Do it. That address that I list, that's my real address. It's right there. You know, I'm always down here in my little office here. I'm here. Come see me. I'd love it. So yeah, let's redo the video here, and we'll start. I need to get my son calls, you know, I shouldn't say that, right? But he calls it the dippy, right? Sometimes I'll have it in my pocket, like my hoodies. I went to the store and bought 20 hoodies. They were selling them at Walmart for $9.99, so I went and bought 20 of them. They're all two colors, brown and gray. Simple guy, you know. And black t-shirts. That's my twist. But anyway, it always falls out, and he calls it the dippy, right? Dad, you're dippy. I love that guy. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna go back in the video mode here instead of like, hey, we're talking mode. You know, like my normal self. I'll go into video teach mode. All right, so here we go. We plan on an SEO meetup in PA in a few months. I mean, that would be super cool, Holly. Can I hire you? It depends on what you need. You know, I'm about to switch models because I'm going to be moving over to more of a group coaching 3 times a week, 2 hours a day, 3 days a week. And then what I'm going to do is the private one-on-one, I'm going to increase the price because, yeah, I do. You can hire me, but, you know, it depends on what it is. I'm finishing off. I got one last client I took in for tomorrow that it's the last time that I'm going to be, you know. Anyway, yeah, you can hire me. Give me a call. You know, give me a call. 570-810-1080. Give me a call. Don't say that left. You'll have 1 million people knocking on your door. Well, I mean, it's okay. No, nobody... No, I'm not worried about it. I'm very public. Like my GMB, like that's my address. Like I'm, you know, my karma's good, man. Like I don't worry about people bothering me or harming me or anything. Like I don't worry about that stuff. I walk in the light. You know what I mean, Craig? I don't worry about it. But here we go. Let's get into it. I need something to spit in here quick. Give me a second. I'm going to get my trash can. Sorry about that. I had to get my can, you know. All right. Any other questions before we get into the actual topic of the video? Do you think sometimes SEMrush ranking position shows error? I think with any tool, doesn't matter, right? I think there's always going to be, I mean, think about what they're doing for us, right? Gathering up these the data, keeping it in a resource for us, being able to display it at one click, you know, for a small fragment. You know, I build a tool, but you need to be able to pay for the data. Like when you go and you start looking to pay for like big data or whatever you're going to pay for to be able to get access to the API for crawling and all this stuff, man, that's expensive. So doing it at scale, you know, there's going to be, what I'm getting at is there could be a margin of error. So, hey, it is what it is. You know, that it is what it is, brother. Incoming text from 100 phones to Chris's phone. No! I get a lot of strange calls. I will say that, but can you show your videos setup? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Can I show my setup? I mean, I have a blue screen. On the other side is a green screen. You see? It's a green screen on this side. This is a portable because I like to rent Airbnbs, and like I'll take my wife and my son. I like to, you know, go all over the place for fun just because I can, right? But you know, so I like to take my stuff with me. So everything is portable. Like I just keep the mics are on, everything's portable. Like I can just pick it up and whoop, out the door. But that's it. I have a Bose system on the floor, so when I want to, you know, listen to some classical or something, whatever I'm doing that day, I have my computer that I built. Actually, I have two computers here. I have my server right there. I mean, that's it. And I have one of my favorite pictures when I moved offices. I didn't hang it up, and it's Kennedy with his daughter, and it says, "It's okay to dream," right? So I like that, you know what I mean? Like, that's it. That's me. Anyway, so yeah. It's amazing you can see screen and you at the same time. It's cool. Oh yeah, that's just OBS, dude. That's, you know, I follow a guy, his name's Frank Kern, and he was giving up his setup, so I'm about to change some things up because I really like some of the stuff he does. Not the free stuff, but his paid stuff, and he goes over his setup. Sick. Especially for streaming and stuff. That's how I found out about StreamYard, because I was watching some of Kern's stuff, and I was like, oh, okay. You know, so I was on to that. Anyway, it's amazing. We can see, yep. Is there any promo on Backlink Facebook course 24 hours? You know, I haven't done anything with Facebook recently, you know, but, you know, if you're interested in a promo, Abdul, if you want the promo, podia.com, I'll give you the promo code. I have a promo code. Log in. Here, wait 1 second. Display capture. Just give me 1 second. Let me log into here. I'll give you the promo code. Let me copy and paste it. So, coupons. I'll give you one right now. New coupon. Everything. New coupon. Coupon is everything. All right, how can you use this coupon? It's going to be for selected products, right? And then like here's you know, like 40% off. How about that? 40% off for the live stream. I'll get rid of this when the stream's over. You know, if you guys are interested in anything that I have, it's 40% off right now until the stream's over, just because my main man Abdul asked. So yeah, I'll just do everything. we'll just do store-wide 40% off, create the coupon, copy the link. Yeah, so there you go. Everything's 40% off. Here you go, Abdul. This is for you. Anything you want, 40% off, just until the stream's over. Sound good? Fair enough? Hopefully that helps you out, brother. Yeah, I want to do something because I talk to a lot of people. Well, I talk to a lot of people. I try to, but I talk to a lot of people that aren't in the United States, right? Not saying you, Abdul. I'm just saying in general, right? So I want to do something that caters to everyone. And one of those things is going to be the group coaching. And I'm going to push out another domain that blocks out any you have to be from not in the United States in order to go to that site. It's going to be super cool. Anyway, let's get into the main topic of this video. Please, if I haven't provided value yet, so other than a coupon, which I don't usually do. Who built your site? My son needs to build you one like mine. Yeah, man. Yeah, Holly. You know, I am horrific. I don't know what site you have. Holly, I actually was not envious, kind of in a way, but I liked how your store was set up with the photos, and then it's got the, like the items, because I like basic, right? Simple, to the point. Like, even Chris Palmer Marketing, like, there's really only 2 things to do, right? Book a calendar, give me a call, or submit your email. There's nothing else to do, right? It's very simple. But as far as the program, I bought, I signed up early on for a beta group for a 7-day trial for something called Groove Pages. Well, when I got on with that beta, I gave a bunch of feedback, and they sent me a coupon for lifetime platinum for everything they had. They have like 20 services, right? They have like webinars. They got everything, dude. It's like ClickFunnels, but like on steroids, and it's way better. So they gave me a lifetime platinum to everything they have and all their updates and anything new for $700. And I was like, sold, dude. I'll do it right now. So I'm going to probably shift everything over to there. I'll put you guys in a group and he can talk to you. That would be cool. That sounds great. That sounds good. Yeah, send me, send it to me. Just Facebook. Facebook is the best way. I have you blocked, or not blocked, but not blocked. So like if you send me something, I'll actually get it, you know? So Facebook is super cool. Now let's get into the video, the topic of the video. And we're just going to start off. We'll start off. All right. You guys can see my sites. I thought I removed everything, but I didn't. That's okay. All right then. So let's get into the video. I guess we'll start over. So this is for me. Let's redo this. We'll go down here. We'll clear this off. All right, we're going to redo the original video, and we'll go ahead and start now. So, hello there, my name is Chris Palmer, and in today's SEO Backlinks video, I'd like to share with you some link building strategies for 2021. Now, more so, I'd really like to answer the question that I received regarding link velocity. What kind of links? Where should I be building them? How many? And how aggressive should I be? So that's the questions that I want to answer in this video. So let's not waste any time. So the very first thing is, obviously, I'm hoping that you're already technically sound. You already have your on-page in order, and you've already done some competitive analysis. Now, let's say that your top 3 ranking competitors are, and one of them is actually me. So we're taking our leading competitors. This is step number 1, competitive analysis. Everything else is done. Competitive analysis has been acquired. We have our list. We need to start looking at our backlinks that our competitors have. And let me walk you through the process to build your strategy. So here's what I would do, and this is the way that I would definitely recommend that you do it as well. So let's say that you've done your competitive analysis and I'm your leading competitor. So Chris Palmer Marketing, Chris PalmerMark.com, right? So we're going to go into here, into SEMrush or whatever tool you'd like. And what we're looking at is we need to start creating our plan, our strategy. And the strategy looks like this for off-page, all right? So we're looking at our backlinks, but not just all backlinks. So as you can see, I have 30,000 backlinks going to my website. Now, we're not looking at just those. We're looking at the actual page, but more so the overall authority. So the root domain, and we're not looking at overall, we're looking at the referring domains. These are the actual amount of backlinks. So that number is 520. So again, so far in the process or in the strategy, we've done our competitive analysis. We've picked out our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 top competitors. We've gone into our tool. For this example, it's SEMrush. We're looking up here. We're doing our backlink analysis in SEMrush. We are then pulling out the referring domains, and then we need to start developing our strategy, and it looks like this. On this particular tool, which makes it very simple, we're looking at the authority score. Regardless of the tool, they're going to have a score. I'm trying to develop and utilize only 1 or 2 tools so I can lower my cost on tools for one, but secondly, I just want to work with, one tool. I do like to bounce back and forth using 2, but I'm really trying to focus on 1. Again, we're going to look at the authority score. So we've done our analysis. We have our top 5 competitors. We're looking at our overall backlinks, then our referring domains. That's what matters. And then we're looking at anything that has an authority score, at least related for SEMrush, of 31 plus. So our range is going to be 31 to 100. Okay, and we're going to apply that. Now, once we came up with our number of actual authority links, we have came to the realization that I have 205 authority links. And this is the metric that we need to start then building our plan around. But obviously, we need to take number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 and come up with a median. And what I mean by this is if I have the number 1 ranker, the number 2 ranker, 3, 4, 5. Let's say I have 200 authority links. The next guy has 300. The next guy has 100. The next guy has 200. We're going to add all that up, divide it by 5, and this is our median of authority domains that we need to go out and build. And here's what the strategy looks like. So let's just take that number from my site, which is authority links. Now we need to come up with our plan. Now, this is where velocity and aggressiveness starts to take a toll, right? This is where we decide, do we want to be aggressive? And what's our link velocity going to be for our overall plan, our strategy? So, if we're going to be not that aggressive, we're going to look at our 205 links. Let's say that 205 number is our authority links as the median for all of our competition. We're going to then divide that by 52, and we're going to come up with a number of 3.94 blah, 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 right? So that means on a weekly basis, we need to build 4 links in order to match the off page. Now, we're not looking at anything else but authority links, and the reason is because it's not a quantity game, it's a quality game. You can even finite it even more. You always want to build your most powerful links first. This is key, this is the king. We know that, okay, if I don't want to be that aggressive and I'm coming up with a year plan, I can build 4 links a week. This is now my velocity. So looking at the numbers that we have so far, right? If I want to have a low aggressive plan, right? I'm going to build 4 links per week. Now, that's going to be a 12-month plan, right? Now, if it's 4 per week for a 12-month plan, then we're going to, if we want to be more aggressive, say we have a 6-month plan, then we're going to build 8 a week. If we want to be ultra aggressive, let's say we bought an expired domain. Let's say we already have pages indexed. Let's say that we want to start developing our off-page plan. We want to structure ourselves out a 3-month plan. This is ultra aggressive. You can start then building out 8 links a week, every single week, until you reach that gap. So this is the strategy for authority link building. This is a strategy that will be super effective for you moving into the next year and through this year. So if you have any questions related to off-page SEO, if you have any questions about link building or SEO backlinks, really anything at all always feel free to go ahead and leave it in the comments below, and I most certainly look forward to seeing you in the next SEO Backlinks Link Building Strategies for 2021 video. Have a wonderful day. That was fun. Yeah, it's the second. I literally just did that before, so that was fun to do twice. All right, so hopefully that was very helpful for you. What's my view on the recent Google update? You know, the sites that I've looked at, you know, I've looked at a ton of sites, but out of the sites that I'm working on consistently and I'm seeing, the sites that were whacked because of getting more and more keywords. It just looks as though that they did a reshuffle. Google did a reshuffle, so the pages where they were bringing in, let's say, 200 different keywords for that one page and all those variations, it just stripped down to 100, right? So it was more like they just cleaned up and just did a reshuffle and just said, okay, you know, there's better pages for all these other variations, and we're going to start dedicating the pages to... You see, like, where this page was bringing in 1,000 keywords, yeah, but there's 20 other domains that talk about that keyword that do it better, so we're going to start giving rank to those pages. It was just a reshuffling. This is my opinion. This is what I've seen. It could be different for you, but that's what I saw. I saw people losing keywords. They're losing traffic because they're losing keywords. You know, I heard people talking about links, but from what I've seen, that's what it was. It's a reshuffle of the SERP related to the amount of keywords that you're actually ranking your pages for. They just slimmed it down and started giving other opportunities to more people. That's it. So that's what I see. If you found value so far in this video, please, a thumbs up so other people can find it. You know, that would be super helpful. If you have any questions related to this topic or any other topic, please go ahead and ask. I'll get into anything you want. We'll chop that off the end. Because I'll probably edit this video. Not probably, I'm going to edit this video. You bought my CTR training. Oh, Holly, you should have waited. Oh, Holly, I wish you would have mentioned, you should have told me that you were interested in that one, because, well, you know, it would be super cool to do something with you. You know, I have so much better tricks now. You know, I have something that we should probably do something together. I have something really cool now, but you know, now that if you did buy it, the next one that releases, I'm going to give everybody probably a version of the new one. So I was hoping to release a bunch of stuff all at once, along with the group coaching. So, but that's cool. Thank you. Can you please create a video on competitor analysis and backlink analysis, please? I mean, backlink analysis, we just covered that to a degree just now. You know, I'm looking at referring domains. And then another step too is, you know, not that I would get too insane with it, but I would take a look at your leading competitors. We're looking at referring domains. One of the next steps that I'm looking for is I'm looking at what's their keywords. Like, what are they putting inside of anchor text? Like, you could see, I personally went very heavy for SEO. You know, because there's a lot that, you know, I'm SEO, like that covers a lot. And as you can see, I mean, I pretty much, you know, I think that building out those nakeds or building out just nonsense, you know, I like branded and I like main keywords, you know, branded and exact, That's pretty much what I follow. Let's take a look at some of this stuff here. It says that I have six EDU links. So I have Harvard, Stanford, Purdue, Duke, American, and Lane CC. You know, now that's a nice little lineup here, right? That's a nice little batch of links here. You know, I was playing around with the EDUs a lot. You know, recently I created a ton of .gov links, but they never get picked up. So that's kind of interesting. Anybody have any questions? All right. So can you please create a video on competitor analysis and backlink analysis? So yeah, I can cover that. Can you repeat it? How can I compute it? Where have you get 200 plus good backlinks? Okay. So again, to answer that question, so if I'm doing my competitive analysis, right? And competitive analysis is, you know, I'm looking for a primary keyword. So let's say that we want to go for click-through rate manipulation. Let's say that this is a leading term, right? And we can see here that obviously Wikipedia is here, so we wouldn't really pull them in, but we could see that the winners for this particular term are going to be me, Fat Rank, Neil Patel, Backlinko. You know, you're figuring out who's ranking and what's the, Matt Diggity calls it the link gap. I'll stick with that one. I like that. The link gap. Who else calls it the gap is SEMrush. So I like it even more, right? So all you're trying to figure out is this. I put in the page that is currently beating me, right? I'm pulling it in, and then I'm looking at the referring domains. So if you're using SEMrush, which I hope you are, or whatever you use, it doesn't matter. That's what I use, so it's easier for you to know what I'm talking about if you're using the same tool. Go to referring domains. Once I'm on referring domains, I'm looking for anything that's for SEMrush's, you know, scoring system, which I'm starting to like. It's anything from 30 plus. Like, you can even go 40 plus if you wanted to, you know, but you're looking for the highest authority, the most powerful links that there is, you know. That's what I'm looking for. So once you come up with this, I'm looking at a custom range. So the range is, I'm just looking at authority. So I'm looking at anything from 31 to 100. How many authority links do they have that's between that range? If you're in a highly competitive niche, I'd go up a level, go 40 to 100. Then all I'm looking for is, it's giving me a number here. This is how many authority links that this particular domain has. Once I have these links here, then it's just a matter of, well, how aggressive do I want to be? I know that the link gap is 205 of authority links. This is actual links that matter. He has 205 links. So out of the, and this is saying something. You know, you go to a domain that has 30,000 links. At the end of the day, I only have, you know, if we go to authority, let's go to 30 to, you know, 30 to, you know, 100. At the end of the day, I really only have 200 links that mean anything, you know, and that's, you know, that's a significant amount of links, but still 30,000 dwindled down to 205. That's a big link gap. But in any case, then once I have my 205 number, then it's just a matter of how aggressive do I want to be? Meaning, how many links do I want to build on a weekly basis? Most people build out for 6 months, or they're going to build out for, most people build out for 12 months that I talk to, which I don't like. I like to look at 6 month or 3 month windows. So if I'm looking at a 6 month window, you know, it's just a matter of, you know, I have 205 links I need to build. I'm going to divide that by 52. That's 52 weeks. It's going to give me a number of 4. So if I want to do 6 months instead of 12, I'm going to build 8 every single week for 6 months. That's it. But only authoritative domains. So hopefully I broke that down for you. This is how you win. You're not looking for bulk. You know, I've tried both ways. Trust me, you're looking for quality over quantity, and you'll win every single time. I was asked this in the past. If I send, you know, look at this. Like if I go over here to my backlinks, in any case, I could say it without visual representation. If you're sending, you know, say, these authority links, you know, authority level according to SEMrush of 10, and I send 20 of those in, what's better, 20 authority level 10s or 1 authority level 60? You know what I mean? What's better? Well, the answer is definitely the authority 60. The 1 is better than the 10 every day of the week. So I hope that helps you out, brother. That's what I'm getting at here. Among image submission, Web2 forum, social bookmarking core, and Pinterest, Which backlinking helps more to increase keyword ranking? I want you to take a look here. I mean, this is going to be the easiest. If we go to referring domains, let's go look at the backlinks. I want you to look here. Like, nothing's going to speak to you more than what you see me actually doing, right? So what did I go out and build? I built follow links that are contextual, right? And if you take a look here at my referring domains, which the referring domains means you can get 1,000 links from someone, but that's only one referring domain, right? And you can maximize power by getting a link on a homepage and then internal pages going to other pages. You can maximize power, but it's still only one referring domain. Now, if you take a look in here, what you'll see is, you know, I'm building out anchors that are exact match or branded, right? Chris Palmer. I'm using the keywords that matter. I'm using LSI, or, you know, co-occurring keywords, and I'm using my exact match of exactly what I want to be ranking for, right? SEO consultant, audits, my name, right? Services. You know, I did a lot of Instagram before. I was, you know, my main funnel was to get people in the door was Instagram. I was setting up networks, or pods is what I called it. I was setting up pods for either individuals, companies, and then once I had a large network of pods, when somebody didn't pay, they paid me to build it. They didn't want to manage it anymore. Then I ended up with a couple thousand accounts. So then what I did was started selling likes. I started selling follows. I started selling everything. Then as the algorithms changed, it hurt my business. But the goal was, Instagram is top level as it was super popular, but I noticed everybody that was on Instagram also had a website. Most people had businesses. So the goal was, hey, top level funnel is a low ticket service, Instagram, and then I'd lead them to the pod, and then they have a website. Hey, my true profession, what I do and excel at, is SEO. You know, I can help you with this. I'd give them a detailed report or an audit, and I'd say, hey, here's where you are. Here's what your competitor is doing, and here's how I can help you, right? And here's the price. So I was very upfront with everybody, you know. So that's why this is here, if you're wondering. So yeah, that's, you know, to get back to the point is, there's no better way for me to tell you what to do other than show you. So I'm building exact and branded anchor text. I'm building primarily, if we look at our referring domains again, if we take a look here at our authority score, you know, I was trying to build more authoritative domains, 0 to 10. If you take a look, like, a majority of my links are above the, you know, the 20 mark. You know, they're 20 plus. You know, 20 to 60 range is where all my links come from. I only have, 160 that are low level. So hopefully that helps you out. That's where the best links are. You know, I'll go build a junk link if it's high power, you know, like, and I'll use it to send other links to. Like, I'll fire up GSA. I have no problem with firing up GSA, you know, off of a link. I'll go right in here. If I go acquire a link, like I show people this all the time, like, I'll give them these profile links that are DA90s, that are do follow and contextual, right? They allow you to have a bio. Dude, I have no problem firing this little puppy up and blasting that sucker. And I've gone through that process a million times. You know, if you come over here to my Fiverr, I'll show you, like, I do this all the time. Like, this is a big level. Like, if you come over here, I'll show you some of the stuff. Like, here's one right here. Like, I just got this. Like, this lady or this guy gave me 1 million links for $7, right? Well, she just gave me a list, and I asked her beforehand, like, I don't want any repeats. Like, any Fiverr user that I go to, or any network, Upwork, anywhere that sells those GSA links, I only want unique addresses. I'll pay whatever you want. They have to be all unique. Once I send those links out to whatever property was a Web 2 for this instance, my only goal then is to then start going through, and what I'm looking for is who's got the lowest outbound links, which sites are talking about my topic. Then you take that million and you dwindle it down to 100,000. Now I have 100,000 list that's related semi that's high power, low outbound links, good, decent links that I could go turn on it. Here's 100,000 links. Click, right? Point those right at any buffer domain that I want. Any one of those, like those links that I show in the training, those are perfect for hitting, so that's a strategy that I deploy, and I highly recommend it, and it's helpful and it works. I did it for Digital Marketing Las Vegas. I did it for here. Digital Marketing Las Vegas. If you scroll down here, I think I just broke first page. Yep, I broke first page. Yeah, within the 60-day mark, I didn't hit, but it's only been 90 days. 90 days, I broke first page. How did I do it? I did it with 94% duplicated content. I did it with copy-paste content from another site. I took the images, copy-paste images. They're not original images. These are the things that I want to cover. How did you, Chris, how in a competitive niche did you take 97% or 94% duplicated content and break first page in an ultra competitive niche? That's the questions that I should be asked. Right? How did you do that, Chris? But anyway, are you spitting in front of the camera? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I spit in my trash can right here. I'm sorry, I chew. I used to do, many, many moons ago, right? Before I started really getting taught about the SEO and the strategies, and a lot of stuff happened, right? But all of it started with a simple ad in the paper for a company still in existence. It's called Integrated Marketing Systems, right? And I was there to set up a very simple site for what they used to do was cold call. And then you would send them to a site to receive their prize. My only objective was to build the site. But once I saw what they were doing, I had to continue working with them. I've been working with them for 20 years now. Darn near. No, 15 years. But I maybe I shouldn't get into that. But it all started with that, though. Before that, I was doing a lot of calls, and going to these jobs where, you're setting up certain elements for the business. And I actually lost jobs because of the tobacco, right? And what I'm getting at is, I'm very sorry, but I it's what I do. I'm sorry if it bothers you, my friend. All right, so got it. Thanks. Yes, sir. So was that an experiment? I heard some SEO people spam competitors, especially for affiliate websites. How do you snap competitors to bring them down? I don't. I don't focus on anything other than whatever the directive is. You're always going to run across, negativity or whatever you want to call it. There's always going to be something that happens. I just keep my eyes on the prize. Like, you're going to have competitors. People are going to want to win, right? Like, I've been working on a domain for quite some time now. And we're going to take once, I had some G sites for HostGator. And they took me down. So what I did was I went out and I created a pretty good site with two partners of mine, and we're moving up. We're about to, dude, we're gonna bring in some big, this is gonna be big, but you're always gonna have people that take you down, tell on you, do stuff like, so what, so what, that's the only way they could beat you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even think about it anymore, to be frank. Whoever this is, this number that just messaged me, 500 links, thank you. I appreciate you. I would have I gave 40% off. I have one there that's 800 links. And the 800 links includes the EDU links. So, I would have did the 800. It's only a couple bucks more. You know, literally a couple dollars more. But hey, thank you anyway, and I appreciate it. I mean, hey, I just want to let you know, like, the value is that small little upcharge. And I gave a 40% off coupon. You know, so we're talking like $50 or something. You know, so it's up to you. It's cool. I appreciate you. So was that an experiment? Well, this was for a contest. And the magic for duplicate content is, and I'll give you a huge tip, the magic comes from the schema, right? You could have whatever you want on the page, right? I could go and take any page I want, but if you can write unique copy, and shift the densities within the schema, you know, the number crunch that Google does, right? Because it's not going to read the page. It's going to take everything that it has, whether it's microdata, you know, schema, the page, the HTML, everything is going to be compiled, and then it's going to give the page a score. One of those things is, you know, speed and technical aspects. The next step is going to be on page. The other step is traffic and clicks. The other step is off page factors. So with that experiment for, you know, for that particular domain, if you take a look in here, I'll showcase it. Somebody did try to spam me early on, right? So if we go in here to Backlink Analysis and we take a look at ChrisPalmerSEO.com, and we take a look in here, wow, a lot of links there. Like somebody was whacking me with, I want to find the anchors, or not anchors, I want to find the referring domains. So if you take a look at some of these, a lot of them actually, of what people sent to me, you'll see that the domains are like Cialis, just the most grotesque links possible. And a lot of these are the spammiest links I've ever seen. You know, somebody did whack me, because I can guarantee you this. Like, I don't know what it says here. Let me take a look. Backlinks. So what does it say? How many is here? So 4,000 links. So 591 referring domains. Like, I had somebody gift me 24 links. You know, I was gifted 24 links. Now those links were TrustFlow 40, but I was gifted those ones, you know, and I'm sure that played a huge part in creeping up. But since then I haven't done anything. But yes, to answer your question, it was a test, but I want to show you it doesn't matter. People can try to harm the site. It doesn't matter. You can use duplicate content. You can copy photos. At the end of the day, you can still win. What's that 40% off? It's off the entire, anything that's on the site, everything. Anything you want that's on that particular site, Abdul, that's for you. When the stream ends, I'm going to shut it off. I did that really for you because I see you here all the time and you're a great guy. And I did that for you, and anybody else that wants it, it's there. It's in the link above. Check it out if you want it. If not, that's fine too. You know, I did that for you though, Abdul. You know, 40% off. There it is. So, Jesus, 90 days to get to page 1 with all those links. Yeah, that's exactly the point. That's right. So 90 fall trades. So 90 fall trades. That's right. Somebody sent me 500 spammy, the worst links almost possible, right? With horrific anchor text, with just bad sites, you know, and I was still able to hit first page in a relatively competitive niche. I mean, you're going up against, digital marketing in Las Vegas. I mean, I would assume that, you know, sites like UpCity and these types of sites, you know, they've been here. Like, I know Thrive Agency is a huge website. You know, like expertise.com, it's going to be hard to knock them off. Noble Studios has been here forever. these guys have been here for a long time. Like Clutch, like moving past them is going to be hard. So for me to hit first is, I was pretty happy to see that. And then even after they sent me all those spammy links. Yes, so to answer that question, yep, even after all those bad links were sent to me, that's right. And the big fun was that it was duplicated. It's just duplicate content. So now obviously this here isn't duplicate, right? But if you start getting down into here, like if we copy this and we come up here to Google, right, and we'll just paste it in, it's like, well, where did this come from? Well, we could see that it's here on my site. Oh, it's not going to give it to me. It's duplicate. You can rest assured that, probably because I did change some of it. All right, so if there's no other questions, then I think we'll call it a day. It's been a pleasure. I'm glad I could help. Good stuff. Thanks for answers, Chris. What's up from Makunji? Hey, Makunji's not far. Great to see you. Liam says, Chris, if you use these links so effectively pointing them to your buffer sites, why don't you send some of them to your money sites? I know that's a suggested practice, but if they work, why not? Well, and I have. I mean, if you look at my backlink profile, not for this particular site, this was for a contest, so the links that I built were very select links. But if you look at Chris Palmer Marketing, it wouldn't be too hard for you to figure out what are the buffer sites. You know, I mean, if, you know, it wouldn't be that hard to figure it out. But I do use it. Yes, I do. Anything that I tell you, that's what I do. Like, I don't know any other way. I just let people know what I do, you know. So copying web content on the blog site, do you recommend it? You know, I wouldn't give you a recommendation to do, I wouldn't give you a recommendation to, you know, do black hat or gray hat techniques. You know, any recommendation that I generally give is going to be white hat. You know, so would I recommend you do it? No. Can you do it? Yes. Does it work? Surely. Is it effective? Yes. Especially if you don't want to write content. Like, I didn't want to write, you know, I think that all the top ranking pages were like 1,400 words plus. So like, I don't know if you guys seen it or gals have seen any of the videos that I've done in the past where I wrote the content out. It takes me a long time. Like, I'm not a very good writer. So I was just like, copy, paste, edit, change, got the photos, done. You know? So yeah. All right, do you still do GMB ranking and SEO for your own clients? Yes. At this present moment, you know, there's only a few clients, you know, that are monthly, not really monthly, like quarterly clients, I should say. You know, one that's my forever client, as long as I'm willing to work with that company. You know, that's the bread and butter, I would say, as if I was going to say. But all the smaller ticket clients that I acquired over the course of time, I've been slowly phasing them out. I've been leaning more towards, you know, testing my own stuff, learning my own stuff, practicing and testing and teaching. I've been leaning more towards that. And then what I've slowly but surely have been doing is I've been breaking down, you know, the projects contain a couple things, right? So links, content, press releases, citations, backlinks, guest posts, right? So what I'm leaning more towards is the services that are included, that are trusted, that I trust, that I would use, that I would recommend. You know, not content, because content is so subjective. And, you know, for me, content, it's not about how it's written. It's, does it contain the words that matter? That's what matters to me. But everybody's not like that. So I would never, ever sell content. However, I would provide a service for links, citations, press releases, things along those lines, without any shadow of a doubt. All right, so I'm a bathroom contractor in Ohio, and I don't have the time and or the patience to do it myself. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that GMB is that hard, and it's something you can definitely set up and do easily. You know, once you have the initial GMB set up and verified, then it's just a matter of coming up with a posting structure, which I've gone over in videos before, and it generally looks like 15 posts per month, but they follow a structure. And the structure is brand, services, and keywords, right? Or location plus service, location plus brand. These are your 15 posts. So you're just setting up 15 posts for the month. That's what I would do, like a bi-daily structure. So aside from that, then and inside of those posts, you're setting up events, you're setting up coupons. One of them is always going to be something, and then you're sharing them. Then you're running ads to them. You're utilizing the mechanisms that Google GMB allows you to utilize, and then you're forcing traffic to those aspects. That's what Google wants. That's what all platforms want. They want the attention from the other assets. That's it. So hopefully that helps you out, man. If you want me to do it, if you want me to set it up, I don't do maintenance, but if you want me to set it up, $5. So that's it. And then I could give you the plan. That's what I do. That's what I've done it for. And it's completely irrelevant to me what service you're in or whatever you're doing, because I don't do maintenance. I do setup. So, and then I'll give you this plan. I'll tell you what to do. I'll even show you where and how to map a GMB to your site. And I don't care if you're a lawyer, if you're a doctor, if you're a dentist, it doesn't matter to me. I just know how long it takes me, and that's what it's worth to me. All right, so I got the wrong one. I supposed to get 701, but got the 500. Yeah, well, the 700 is actually 900. I did like a bonus because what I was thinking about doing, yeah, so the 500 still has a lot in it. Don't get me wrong. But you're just missing 300 links. It's up to you. Sorry about that. So I think that's it. I answered all the questions. I think we're golden here. It's been a pleasure. Again, if I've applied value, if you enjoyed the link building strategies for 2021, the content portion, a thumbs up would be helpful. If you didn't like it, down is fine too. Just so other people can find the video. That's it. It's been a pleasure. If there's any last questions, I'll give you guys and gals one last moment to go ahead and ask. I'll be happy to answer them. If not, I'm going to jump off and go about my day. But yeah, I'm checking out this Groove funnels deal, and they have the Groove pages. It's super cool. This is what it is, and I'm definitely with it. I really like all the cool stuff that they let you do. Once I set it up and I see how it works, I'm thinking about, like, I've already joined their partner program or whatever, but I think I want to promote these guys because I really like what they're doing. Just right now, because it's so cheap to get in, because I don't like that what is it, $200 a month or something for a lot of these other platforms. You know what this reminds me of? I don't know if you guys have ever seen Duda, right? Which I know is promoted for, as a builder, and then they have their own sites and stuff, and it reminds me of this, which is only $20 or $22 a site, and then it's for like agencies, but you could follow the same model over here and you get more. You see what I'm saying? And I was looking at their pages, right? And one of the reasons why I bit, well, not only did they give me a deal, but when you look at their code, maybe not this site because it's loaded, but if we go into their normal site, like let's just click on one of these. Like their pages, like the code is clean. Like this is pretty good. Like it's not dirty, it's clean. I really like the layout. It's fast, it runs well. The code is super clean. Like, yeah, I'm gonna try it out, and then if I like it, then I'll let everybody know. But yeah, I like how they allow me to do the memberships. They let me, it does everything, man. I really like it. I want to utilize this platform. I really, really like it. Well, so far I like it. It seems easy. I like the colors, pink and purple. I like it. I don't recommend it yet because I've just been messing around with it, but So far, pretty cool. So if anybody's thinking about, doing whatever, I haven't really used it yet, but I do like it so far. All right, so when do you have enough links to beat competitors? Well, aspect wall art, we literally just covered that. I mean, the what matters, it's not always links. It comes down to there's a couple things. Like, if you're going to beat your competitors, I wouldn't just focus on one keyword. I'd be looking at a plethora. But if there's a main keyword or a main location, you're looking at a few things. One is my website technically sound, or does it at least match what's ranking in the SERP? Meaning, if you want to break it down to the simplest thing, is my site as fast as who's ranking currently? Or is it a little faster? That's step one. Step two is, does my site, does it work? Can I click on stuff? Does it work? Does it flow? The next piece is my title UR1, H1, and is my content matching what's currently ranking, but a little bit higher as far as density and the keywords? Is my content a little bit better than what's currently there? Does it have more images? Does it answer the question better in detail? Is it better content, right? The next piece after that is exactly what we walked through. What is, as SEMrush calls it, what is the link gap? They do a keyword gap, they do a backlink gap. What's the backlink gap between them and me? And we're not just looking at overall backlinks. We're looking at referring domains, and then we're coming down here to the authority score. How many links, depending on how competitive the niche is, how many links are between the range of 30 and 100? And then break that down. Do you want to be super aggressive? Do a 3-month plan. How many links per week? Take referring domains, divide it by 4, 8, 12 weeks. If you want to be not as aggressive and you want to do a year plan, break it down over 52 weeks. It's up to you. So that's the strategy. I just walked through it. I went into a little bit better detail there, but that's the process. This is how you beat your competitors. Technical, on page, off page, next page, right? And every page is, in my opinion, a standalone entity. Every page, Google ranks pages, not sites. So every page you do needs to be looked at the same way. Hey, how many links do I need? What should I be doing? Because that's the only way to win. So hopefully that helps you out, aspect wall art. And that's going to wrap it up. So I'm going to take down that coupon. Chris Palmer, I think it's Podia. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up then for today. We hit our hour mark. Display is off. I'm going to take off the coupon. So anybody that took advantage, that's super cool. I appreciate it. It looks like, wow, Holly really did take the training. That is so cool. Two people took me up. So that's pretty cool. Who's Tim Brook? Well, this guy decided not to. Anyway. So it looks like 2 people took me up on the offer. That's super awesome. I'm very happy to see that. Actually, 3 people did. So excellent. Thank you all for that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to archive this coupon, and that is it. All right then. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Abdul. See you all next time. Many blessings, and I'll see you in the next one. See you then. Goodbye.